Hello everyone, this is Walrus McFish Sr., and we're back with more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Last time we had just made our way through the slime pits, and also the crypt. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, we got the slimy rune, took on the royal jelly. That was actually quite a stylish battle. I was pretty pleased by it. Now we were in a situation where, we were talking last time, we'll probably go through Zot 1 through 4, just to see how that goes. And then probably we'll hit up Vaults 5. The only reason I'm slightly hesitant to hit up Vault 5 right now is because of my teleportitis. Yeah, I've got this blinkitis, so I'm slightly afraid of a situation where I might be like standing on a staircase trying to stair dance in Vault 5, and then all of a sudden I get blinked away or something like that, which could be disastrous, or at least dangerous. So let's go down to Zot and see how that goes for us. I think what we might do is pick up some of these arrows of frost. Now we have arrows of frost here. Yeah. We're going to go and pick up our arrows of frost and maybe use those against draconians or orbs of fire, depending on how we see fit. Because that is what we said. We're approaching the end game and we want to use this stuff. So let's at least use those arrows of frost for now. And looking at our skills, what do we want to do in terms of our skills? Translocations is getting really good. Dispersal is not really castable, but we never expected it to be. Phase Shift is really castable, so we should probably put that on a... Alright, here's the plan. Shroud of Galubria is... They're both at 10%, that's kind of nice. So let's put Phase Shift on 1. So, CH, and then Shroud of Galubria is D. So we can set that. Whoops! No. Do that. All right. So I should be able to cast that more easily, especially as that gets a little bit better. Our spellcasting could stand to go up a little bit, but whatever. We can use that in case of extreme buffing purposes. Invocations could go up. I was also thinking our evocations could probably stand to go up a little bit more. I did look up the min delay for a glaive. It is 20, I think. So, yeah, we are still wanting to get up our pole arms a little bit if we want to use our glaive effectively. For a Bardiche, it was something really absurd, like 26 or something like that. So, we're probably not going to get there, but we're pretty happy with our glaive. And, yeah, so... That's fine. Let's put a couple more points in evocations, just in case we need to use our Ring of Teleport, or, something like that. Maybe we have to use our Lightning Rod. We want to maybe get a little bit better use out of our Lightning Rod. So other than that, we're okay. Yeah, I think we're feeling good. Let's go down into the realm of Zot, now that we have 3 runes. We could have also eaten something. Do we have any beef jerky? Yeah, let's go and eat that beef jerky on the way. Eat a royal jelly? No. Eat pizza? Tempting, but no. We had our heart set on beef jerky, and it was delicious. Now we'll continue on to Zot. And... nearly there. Here we go. Wait, we want to enjoy it. So we approach this eerie purple-looking Zot, just as pink is the official color of the Abyss. Purple is certainly the official color of Zot, I'd say. A lot of it has purple coloration. And now we enter inside with our 3 runes. We insert the Serpentine rune into the lock. The lock glows eerily. Oh, wow. You insert the Decaying rune into the lock. Heavy smoke blows from the lock. You insert the Slimy rune into the lock. With a loud hiss, the gate opens wide. And here we are. We made it. This is a cursed toad. That's pretty nasty. It can torment us and such. So I think what we'd like to do is cast Portal Projectile and... whoops, get out our bow. And then fire down this tentacled monstrosity. Alright, well, we'll fire down the cursed toad first. That's the first priority. Surrounded by death caps and what have you. That's no fun. Destroy the cursed toe. All that disappears. Let's get the Moth of Wrath next because we don't want this thing going berserk. Then we'll take this guy upstairs. Nope. I guess not. But okay, he can't do that much damage. We're pretty heavily armored. He is doing like quite a bit of damage, but oh well. We got this. Ice Dragon, just gun him down. We're taking no chances here in Zot. You know, this is the end. This is the end of the game. We're using everything that's to our advantage. If we see a big Draconian pack, we might switch to the Frost Arrows, just to dispatch with them more efficiently. We just auto-explode through a big chunk of stuff, so that's something. Hail Draconian. Possibly our loud noise will help to actually separate these packs. We are packing quite the suite of elemental punches ourselves, so these Draconians have got competition. So here comes a Shadow Dragon. We do have RN+++, so let's actually use our glaive on this guy. We can't drain him, but we will not get drained ourselves, or damaged at all. I believe that RN+++ does confer 100% draining resistance. Let's speed up, please. Moth of Wrath, that was pretty rude of you. There's another one, so let's try to just shoot it down. We could put on Clarity or something like that as well, but it doesn't seem particularly necessary. Okay, again, these green Draconian Annihilators are Qs, which is sort of strange to me. We're going to use the Arrows of Frost on this guy, see how that goes. Bolt of Lightning hit us, that's pretty annoying. But yeah, look at all these special Draconians. I think Arrows of Frost are justified here. Alright, back off now. We'll cast Portal Projectile just because why not. And then just tab these people generally down. That's a Q. Yeah, these are some dangerous guys, but that's what our Arrows of Frost are for, and our incredible bow. And I realize actually, whoa, what happened? Annihilator got shifted over here. Okay, well, let's try to deal with that. We could get corroded, but it's not as big a deal as it used to be. It's just temporary. This is kind of good, I guess. I mean, these arrows are getting the job done. We're going to use Portal Projectile again. I think it's worth the accuracy. Well, it's worth the mana cost. I mean, Portal Projectile is great. We should be using that all the time. As I was saying, if we look at the flavor here for the Bow of Krishna, yeah, it can fire as fast and hurl divine arrows of terrible power, though sadly none seem to be available here. So I think that's sort of implying that as a longbow of velocity, or of speed, it reaches its full effectiveness when you can use branded ammunition, when you can use these special enchanted arrows. We'll switch back to regular for a second. Whoops, I put on dispersal. Okay, never mind. That's pretty hilarious. I was like, why is that tentacle monstrosity blinking so much? Yeah. Do we have any rotting flesh? We certainly do. And some of the stuff like restore abilities or whatever we can put down when we're ready. Alright, let's get out our glaive to finish him off. Just because poison resistance. And yeah, the glaive seems to be really powerful as well. I mean, the glaive does a lot of damage. It's a big, heavy weapon. You know, Bardiche is heavier, of course, but it's also slower. So here's an electric golem. They're kind of tough to hit. They can blink towards us and fire lightning bolts and do nasty other stuff. Let's back here, where we're less likely to hit it, be double bounced, I guess. I will put on a portal projectile. Maybe cast a phase shift. Now I'll shoot him a couple of times. We got hit pretty hard. One more shot and then we'll get out the glaive. Because we want this electrical resistance. Alright, try to gun him down then. Back here so he can't get as easy of a double shot off at least. come here and then try to get him. Alright, he's going down. There we go. That works. And now just tab down this fire dragon too, because why not? Okay, that electric golem did hit pretty hard. Our evasion is not very good, that's part of it. And, you know, electrical damage ignores AC partially, I believe. So having good EV is particularly good against lightning bolt and things like that. And we don't have that. We've got pretty lousy EV, so... yeah. How many Arrows of Frost do we have? We still got 45 of those. Oh, whoops, that's not my Cloud of Flame. That's pretty funny. We got this, though. We can just blast these guys. We have, what, RF+++ still, right? Not even a problem. Whole bunch of moths here. Let's just tab our way through. Never seen a real pack of moths like that before. We'll use our bow because... Yep, there's more. There's always more. Here's some dangerous ones. Let's switch to Arrows of Frost again. Yep, Portal Projectile again. Portal Projectile. Just try to take them out as efficiently as we can before they do anything really nasty. Some of those Super Draconians are really nasty. They can summon demons and hellfire and lesser dragons and a number of other nasty effects. Had some nasty experiences with them, and now I'm sort of glad that they differentiated them to Qs as well. I mean, it's sort of weird that they have a different letter from their Draconian counterparts. It would make more sense with color, but it did get to be kind of confusing. It's all just a bunch of random Ds everywhere. Also, you know, I've never even seen Tiamat. I was thinking that, you know, I mean, I've never seen Tiamat, but Tiamat will have a dragon skin robe, dragon skin cloak, I believe. So maybe we'll run into Tiamat this game. Maybe this is the game where we finally encounter Tiamat and we'll get our cloak that we're looking for. Which reminds me, we should be mindful and pay attention to see if there's good cloaks. We'll check after we're done with the floor. Can't reach some items, but why ever not? Because they're on a Zot trap. Oh, okay, never mind. Probably not very important. Cloaks. Nothing good. Guess we gotta keep going. That was Zot 1, though. It wasn't terrible. Whoops, I did not mean to quiver my glaive. That's really ridiculous. Quiver the arrows. Alright. Now we keep going downstairs. Okay. Yeah, it's a whole pack of them. This could be time for a Kazal invocation right here. But I think we're just actually going to use our Frost back into this corner here. Oh, we got corroded. Stupid yellow one. Portal Projectile, and now just keep shooting. That's an Orb of Fire, so we're going upstairs. Alright, Orb of Fire. That's nothing to mess around with. The question is now, do we go downstairs while there's the Orb of Fire here, and then we're ready for it? I think that might be the plan. Well, we'll probably drag up another Draconian at the same time, but let's do it. We need to put on our Amulet of Resist Mutation. And now let's just go for it. I guess we're ready. Portal Projectile, and we'll put on Phase Shift. And we're ready to go. Oh, he's gone. Get back here, you stupid Orb of Fire. Okay, so there he is. Can we get him from a distance with our bow? Portal Projectile again. Fire him down. We'll see how it goes. This seems to be fine. Trying to get us, but we have still RF+++. We have the mutation resistance. We're firing our Arrows of Frost at him. Oh, we got corroded. That's annoying. We got corroded -6. This is really annoying. Okay, you know what? You totally ruined everything. We got to level 26 at least. but minus 10. We had that all set up, and it was a yellow draconian that had to ruin it. All right, take 2 or 3 or whatever it is. All right, we're trying again. Mutation still on. Phase shift, portal projectile, and the orb of fire is still absent. That thing is not patient. Just using it. Let's just use the glaive for a second. There it is. Alright, we've got to deal with these one at a time. Let's try now. Because it's just 0 time has elapsed, basically. Go downstairs. There's another orb of fire, but now it's trapped behind these things. Okay. Ugh, this is such a pain. Alright. So let's try to get this orb of fire upstairs with us. We're sick? Alright, never mind. Are we standing in poison? We're going upstairs. We really want to fight this under ideal conditions. We don't want to fight while we're poisoned. I don't know how we got poisoned, but I don't like it. Fight all these guys. Maybe a smarter person would have gone to another staircase by now, but we're set on this plan. We want to take out this orb of fire while it's in the vicinity, while we know where it is. You know, I mean, the worst thing in the world is a surprise orb of fire. It just comes at you out of nowhere. So we'd rather deal with it now. Right. Phase shift. Oh, that's shroud and then phase shift. Fine. And then portal projectile. Good. Shoot them down, and we really just want regular arrows. Okay. We got hit by some fireballs, but it's okay. We want to take out these dragons, mostly. Let's take out this dragon. Take him upstairs. Beat him up. Then there'll be another dragon. Walk into the Zot trap. No, no, no. I don't want to do that. Go back downstairs again. Orb of Fire's right there. Ugh. I don't really want to get poisoned. So, whoops. Okay, go back down to that staircase. Try again. Fire him down. We have not gotten mutated anymore, right? Ugh, it's really playing dumb to be exposing myself to so much potential for mutation, though. Alright, we got that guy. Now we can finally take on this one. Fire at will. Fire at will. Having the EV will help us a little bit, but not that much, considering he'll just throw fireballs anyway. And we have repel missiles. Alright, we're taking you upstairs. Is the bow better than the glaive? I'm not sure, actually. I think it is, because I think it's more accurate at this point for us. We got him. Alright, it wasn't that hard. And we did not get mutated any further. Good. And that was just with regular arrows. We could have used our frost arrows that were down to the last 12 of those. But not for long. I mean, we just have to pick them all up. There we go. Lamp of Fire is pretty cool, but we don't need it. Cloak. Let's check it out. +2 cloak. Slightly better. Alright, now we just need an actually proper cloak. Kite this tentacled monstrosity real quick. Yeah, come on. This is probably overkill. Alright, but we got him. Yeah, I mean, everybody comes running at us, and then we fight off the whole level in like 2 seconds. It's pretty funny. We got corroded again. Ugh. Storm Dragon. Alright, getting out the bow. Well, actually, the glaive is better for a Storm Dragon, huh? Shouting at things. This is slightly annoying. Got the Storm Dragon. That's a purple Draconian. I might consider using like an ability here or something. I repaired my equipment somehow. What's the nearest way out? Can we head up that way? We're gonna run generally away from the situation. Because we can. We have the ability to do it. We're going to use our bow now, we're going to cast Portal Projectile, and we're just going to run away and kite all of these people. Stupid zealots. Really needs to die right now. There we go, that's something. Now we can use the glaive a little bit. Covered in sticky flame, that's annoying, but not as bad as it could be. We don't have much in the way of cold resistance, but oh well. Okay, there we go. Corpses? Anybody got a corpse? Could have used a corpse there, would have been nice. Oh well, we'll eat a bread ration. We got plenty. Shoot down the golden dragon. Pour a projectile and shoot down the golden dragon. Seriously. How hard is it to hit a golden dragon? I mean, I guess they're flying and stuff. It's probably harder than it sounds. But, come on. Yeah, alright. I guess we could also probably stand to put on... Alright, we're going to use a bow and we're going to use portal projectile. That seems like the best course of action. And whoops. No. Fire at you. Take him out. There we go. And now let's back off a little ways. We got poisoned a little bit, which means we use our glaive. We did get poisoned, but okay, so did most of these guys. We've got extra bonus AC. We have our poison resistance, so it's not the end of the world. There we go. Oh, okay. We moved a little bit. Moth of Wrath, got him. White Draconian, dangerous, but not the worst thing in the world. Red Draconian, we've definitely got that. Red Draconian Monk, alright, so some dangerous fellows. Let's use the bow and portal projectile and the arrows of frost real quick. Because these guys are nasty. We could also consider a upheaval here. But we're not really in any danger. Okay, we do want to get another portal projectile up. Whoops. That was overkill. Kill him, kill the Model Draconian. Which one is summoning all these guys? That's a collar. Okay, yeah, we want to sort of maybe use an upheaval right here. Yeah, do it. It's not that likely to hit us. There we go. Yeah, perfect. More poison, so let's get out the glaive. But now we're corroded. Ugh. Well, fine. The Green Draconian Monk is the only one who's going to be left alive. Stupid. Everybody. Okay, well, they hellfired themselves a little bit. Seems slightly counterproductive. There's another possibly better cloak. I hope it's better because it's half the reason we came down here. These Draconian packs are nasty customers. Ugh. Okay. Seems like we've stabilized. Got another attempt at a rune cloak. Any more of them? Yeah, another one. We'll check it out. We got some remove curse, right? We've got 21 scrolls of remove curse. Poison resistance. +2 cloak. Well, I think it's worth it. Do we have any enchant armor? I don't have any enchant armor. So is it worth the 2 AC for poison resistance? If it were magic resistance or something, I would probably take it in an instant. Oh, we got corroded some more? I can't believe it. Well, I mean, I can believe it. I should believe it. Because it's a yellow draconian, of course it's going to corrode us. That's what they do best. Well, we could go for the poison resistance. I wish I had found that, like, 8 videos ago. I could possibly also be wearing my amulet of resist corrosion. It seems like corrosion is a pretty big deal when it comes to those yellow draconians. They're no less annoying than they used to be. Alright. Poison resistance. We certainly don't need 2 + 2 cloaks. Potions of haste are nice, because we haven't found a wand of haste, and we don't know haste by a long shot. Lava snake, that's interesting. Haven't seen any of those, really. One-shot it, though. Okay. Beef jerky, nah, just eat it. I feel like we're being watched by something, which is quite likely a ghost moth. And so it is. That means we'll cast Poor Projectile and then just start shooting them down. Not with frost arrows, because I don't think they're particularly effective. Dispersal would be kind of good there, but not that good. So, okay. Our rune glaive, not as good as ours. Guarantee it. Well, alright. Zot 2 was substantially harder than Zot 1. But it wasn't the worst thing in the world, so let's press on. We don't have any enchant armor, I guess. I just searched for that. Which is unfortunate, because it would be nice to get up our cloak, but I still think we might find a better cloak. There's still 2 more floors of Zot to search for. So, let's keep going. A little bit of meat there. Fresh meat. Moth meat. That's what I've read, is that in survival situations you want to eat moths because they're good. They have a high fat content, which is important if you're trying in a survival situation. For example, bears will eat moths frequently. Oh, they went berserk. Oh, that's a death cob up there. There's 2 death cobs. Whoops. Okay, we're certainly blinking. And then what can we do now? We'd like to get ourselves in a situation where we're only fighting one at a time. Let those guys cool off for a second. The death cobs are not that tough. Yeah, bears will eat moths in order to build up their fat supplies because they need quite a healthy supply of fat supplies for the winter. Let's see if we can reach past these guys and maybe take them out over the top. That would be pretty cool. Sort of worked, and they went unberserk, so now they're probably slow. Very cool. Alright. Poisoned, even with my glaive. Oh, he went berserk. Ugh. Man. Zot, I tell you, Zot is a tough place. I mean, it's the reason why it's the last part of the game. It's because there's a lot of nasty stuff that can happen. I mean, any of these monsters is dangerous by themselves, and then there's these Moths of Wrath, which have a bad tendency of making everything go mega berserk, and 8 times as dangerous as it was before. Yes, mega berserk is worse than regular berserk. Fortunately, that's only the moths of mega wrath that are able to make things go mega berserk, and those are extremely rare. Never seen a moth of mega wrath before because I just made it up. Oof, 2 draconians. Alright, wow. Got draconian annihilator. Alright, let's cast portal projectile here. Take them down. Yeah, that lightning bolt could hurt, but it's okay. We'd rather just take them out. Here comes more people, which I kind of appreciate. Let's use the bow. We don't want a berserk tentacled monstrosity. We're not even going to bother going upstairs because he'll just constrict us. Yeah, keep firing stuff. I think this is working pretty well. We're just going to play sort of like tower defense here, where stuff comes at us, bro, and then we just sort of repel them. We shoot them off, Space Invader style. This is working for us, sort of. We can clear out whole floors this way. That's Cursed Toe, so let's go ahead and use Portal Projectile. Yeah, you notice we got Tormented there, which is absolutely no fun, but with RN++... Oh, we only have RN++. How'd that happen? Oh, I guess it's the glaive, that's right. But anyway, yeah, it certainly takes a little bit of the sting out of Torment, but we don't want to get tormented all day by any means. They just keep coming. Oh, I see. So portal projectiling stuff takes 1 additional mana. I didn't even realize that. That makes me feel a little stupid. There's a steaming short bow. I mean, extraordinarily unlikely that it's anything better than what we have. I don't think it would be really possible at all for a short bow, however well enchanted, to be as good as my +8 longbow. We'll still entertain the possibility, though. We will. Steaming short bow and a glowing cloak. Can I not pick up either one? Wow, really? Drop the rotting flesh. Alright, we'll identify this. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst bow in the world. If I found it in, like, dungeon level 5, I would have been thrilled. But for now, even with our slight cold resistance problem, it's not worth it for us. We don't need a specialty cold resistance bow for that. We will check out this cloak, though. Nah. Junk. Junky cloak. Anybody else want to come at us? You know, we were kind of enjoying that. Oh, look, another cloak. Aww, drop. What did I even pick up? Let's drop that restore abilities here. We don't need it for the time being. Yeah, our intelligence even went back naturally. +1 cloak. Also junk. We do not need all that junk. Kind of like having my AC at 40. The poison resistance is not the most necessary thing at this stage in the game. I mean, yeah, we could get poisoned right now. It could be pretty annoying. But is it worth the 2 AC? I don't know. Losing 2 AC is pretty annoying too. If we found 2 enchant armor, that would be a separate matter, but we could find an even better cloak along the way. As I said, I'm still banking on Tiamat. Tiamat's going to be on Zap 4, I can feel it. Here we go, using our portal projectile to take down this Cursed Doe efficiently. There we go. We did get poisoned, or we did get tormented once, I believe. Book of Unlife. Nah, not at this point. No time for necromancy. Cast portal projectile and take out this guy. Yeah, we'll get out a glaive. Seems appropriate. Storm dragon. There's a lot of storm dragons around here. Alright, brand weapon. We don't really need it. We could use it on our Bardiche again, but I don't think we're using our Bardiche. Another ruined hat. We are pretty happy with our ruined hat, but it's worth checking out. +1 hat. Nope. Not at all. One flame. Scroll of acquirement. Okay. So what do we want here? You know, I guess a wand. I guess we'll wish for another wand. I was thinking, you know, I mean, considering that we could carrying around all these things, like we were discussing before, a wand of teleportation for us is barely better than the scrolls of teleportation, because we just have so many scrolls of teleportation at this point, and they don't have any weight and they stack, so it's just as good, really. But a wand of heal wounds, we only have 6 potions of heal wounds, and we could use our recharging on that meaningfully. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a wand of heal wounds. Nope. No good. That was a lame requirement, and you know it. Genie gods of the RNG. You know it. Don't even pretend. They're laughing at us. Well, that's Zot 3. Just one more floor of Zot to go. Yep. So hopefully we'll find Tiamat down there. Let's eat a couple of these fruits. That's fine. 2 fruits. That'll do us good. And then we're heading down to Zot 4. Oh, it's Choco. So they still do have flavor for the fruits. Choco and Rambutan. It's just sort of randomized. That's sort of the way it works with pizza and stuff. Okay. I'm kind of cool with that. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Glowing Halberd. Nope, not as good as our Glaive. Black Draconian. Yeah, I guess using the Glaive is appropriate so we don't get shocked too badly. We went berserk. Ugh. Go upstairs. Oh, we can't even go upstairs. I'd like to take this golden dragon. No corpse. Come on. We're looking for a snack here. Somebody give us a snack. Moth of Wrath. We don't need to go berserk again. Fortunately, we didn't. More Moths of Wrath. Golden Dragon. Alright, we'll use the bow. We don't need to use the glaive. We've got so many arrows. Take them down. There we go. Storm Dragon meat. That'll hold us over for a while. Tentacled Monstrosity is nothing of concern. More dragons. What else is new? Come on. Throw me something interesting, Zot. That's a legendary deck. Alright, so this is something. We might even go ahead and use our lightning rod here. Did we take it with us? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because that'll be fun. Zap. And then we can extend over here and get them all. Zap. Nice. That was pretty cool. And then one more zap. Oh, I can't see that place. Okay, well, fine. Zap. Can I do it one more time? Wow, that's a good lightning rod. Whoops. We have the glaive, and we'll finish the job. Whoa. Hey there. Whoa, now. No need to get hasty about it. Let's back off a little bit here. I think it might be worth a upheaval up here. Take out those jokers. Yeah, and perhaps one more. And one more for old time's sake. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now I can back off and kite these dragons a little bit. Good. Very nice. Thanks, Kozlal. It's nice to have those upheavals in your back pocket. Really is a good way to clear these things. Clear out just these types of situations. Alright, this looks like a job for the bow. Back away behind the steam. Cast portal projectile. We could go so far as to cast, like, phase shifts. Annihilator. It's right up next to us. Seems to be blinking around quite a bit. We are corroded. We took out the Annihilator. We're not that badly corroded, and we still got plenty of life. And we'll use our glaive for a second. Everything's back to normal. Alright. Anything rotting? Yep. Wow, we made it to level 27, so that's really incredible. We are, a fully mature character at this point. Final point, I think, should be in strength. I'm going to go ahead and put it in strength. Because I think that's what we need. That's just what I'm feeling. There we go. I feel stronger. And that's as mature as we're going to get. That's as good as our stats are going to get, basically, unless we find some other loot which boosts it up further. That'd be pretty cool. But we're not going to count on that. Tiamat, I know you're around here somewhere, right? A new kind of ring. What could that possibly be? Drop this rotting flesh. Pick up this ring. What is that? Slaying? Ring of invisibility. Okay. My ability to use that is at 36%, which is not terrible. But we have a wand of invisibility. I don't know. I mean, invisibility is not that useful at this point of the game. It would have been useful, like, at the beginning of Zot. It's actually quite useful against Draconian packs. They really can't see invisible very well at all. But, yeah, at this point, I'm not sure. Another brand weapon. We don't need it. We could roll the dice in that Bardiche a couple of times. How many enchant weapon do we have? 4. Yeah, so we could theoretically enchant that Bardiche up to +9. It would be a great weapon. But even our glaive is not at mid-delay, and we really need these resistances. That's half the reason we're carrying around the glaive. So I think we're going to give up on the Bardiche plan. Maybe another game. We could play a Merfolk. That could be a fun character to try on this channel. One day. But let's focus on this right now because we're really happy. We're making progress. We just made it through Zot 4. We have, theoretically, a better cloak, but it's not really much better. We're going to go back to our stash. Yeah, again, keep traveling. Even if you blink around, just keep traveling. It's not that big a deal. Ice Dragon, fine. Oh, Electric Golem. So having the glaive out is certainly appropriate here. We could also cast Phase Shifts, which is kind of cool. Here we go. Tab away through the golem. Come on now, you stupid electric golem. And we took 2 damage. Keep going back to our stash. We did go back to 2, right? Yeah, we want to go back to 2 because it's much closer. And we're also headed to Vault 5. And now that I think about it, there might be something to be said for Quaff and Cure Mutation. And then, like, maybe doing Zot 5 first, and then Quaff and Cure Mutation, and trying to get rid of this bad mutation. At the same time, though, I think that might be a pretty risky plan. Because we have 5 good mutations, 2 bad mutations. Only one of them is really bad. So the odds of removing that particular one with 1 potion of Cure Mutation at this point, I think is unlikely. I think we're more likely to do harm than good by Quaff and Cure Mutation. So I think we're just going to have to live with our Blinkitis a little bit. I mean, hopefully nothing super dangerous happens. It hasn't really gotten in the way so far. But we're good enough at translocations that hopefully we can get our way out of that situation. And hopefully we just don't end up blinking away from victory when we're during the orb run or something like that. If we had more than 1 Cure Mutation, too, that would be another thing. But we don't. We just got the 1. So we really have to treat it well. I was thinking maybe on our travels through Zot we might get malmutated further, and then we would have to, be able to rectify that. But that didn't happen, fortunately. Let's drop the stuff we don't need. Cloak of Poison Resistance, yeah, we're not going to have. If we happen to find 2 enchant armor and no better cloak, then we'll be happy to find that. But For now, we can just keep it in the stash. Draining, digging, lightning, rotting flesh, holy word, recharging, protection from colds. Alright. That's 5 slots open. We can probably stand to drop even more. We might find more than 5 good things in Vault 5. So I'm not sure exactly what to drop now. All of these things might be useful. Wand of invisibility. Yeah, we don't need that ring of invisibility. We've got a lot more consumable invisibility than that. I think I will put my Guardian Spirit back on. The resist mutation is nice for Zot and other mutation places. As I said, we're not going to the Abyss. I'm not changing my mind about that. The Abyss was terrifying. We're going to get mutated. We only have 1 cure mutation, and we're going to blink around, and Kozlov's going to make a huge ruckus. We're not going to the Abyss. 4 potions of invisibility, yeah. Well, anyway, let's just see how it goes, I guess. We sense a monster nearby. Hello, Mr. Centaur. I'm a Centaur, too. Do you want to play? So, yeah, I guess we're going to go and do Vault 5, too, in this video. That didn't take a super long amount of time, and, yeah, I'm ready to do some more. I've been playing a bunch this weekend, but I'm not going to have too much more time to play over this next coming week. So I'm trying to get it done. You know, I mean, maybe even finish this character today would be a ambitious goal. We don't want to exhaust ourselves, but I'm feeling good about it. You know, I'm feeling like we can go the mile here. You know, go the distance. So let's see. We're gonna go down to Vaults 4. Do we have an immolation? Let's pick that up. Because we're absolutely going to do an immolation trick. Immolation disaster area is the plan. Go ahead and pick that up. There we go. Now go to Vaults 4. And I think there was a scroll of immolation in Vaults 4, which is pretty funny. I wonder if that's by design. Probably not. It would be funny if they intentionally had a predefined Vaults 4 vault where they had a scroll of immolation to suggest that perhaps that was a viable tactic for Vaults 5. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. It's probably just a coincidence. The best staircase... Well, let's see. The choices are that, and... There. There. Let's see. Kind of like in here. Maybe not. There's a Yaktor. You got any food? No, naturally. Well, we'll eat the meat ration. So the plan here is, we could use haste, but we'll play that by ear. We only have 2 of those, so we don't want to just use it, you know, right now. Until we know that we need it. We could need haste to run away from a bad situation. But the plan is, go downstairs, read immolation, cast disaster area. Alright. Making sure the recording still seems to be caught up. Seems to be. Let's go for it. Downstairs. Whole bunch of guys. They're all P's now, that's really weird, alright, but we're used to it. Read immolation, and now we have the RF+++, which makes me really happy about this. We're unlikely to get severely damaged. Disaster area. Okay, explosions. Explosions. Look at them go. Oh, that was a good one. They got a bunch of them. Oh, yes, look at all those disasters. Oh, yes, all the cutting wind, everything everywhere. Explosions. All right, they exploded. Explode. Explode. Yes, the dominoes. Oh, look at them go. Oh, this is exactly perfect. I was afraid that they weren't going to get... Okay, the disasters are still going. I was like, oh, that was pretty disastrous, but not entirely disastrous. There's still 11 vault guards left. That one explodes, which sets off a couple more chain reactions. There we go. There's explosions there. More explosions. Oh, that's so good. Yep, more explosions. Plenty of explosions. Yeah, that one exploded us a little bit, but we are fine because we have our plus plus plus. Okay, I think we did blow up almost literally all of the vault guards. Okay. Good. Good job. Good job, team. I'm standing in a cloud of flame here. Yeah, that's my doing. We could back off to this this place just so we're not standing in flame. But I'd like to take care of this deep elf sorcerer. Oh, he's got inner flame. I was like, that looks like a demonologist. I was confused for a second. Deep elf sorcerer I don't care quite as much about as bolt of penetration. Hellfire explodes. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying, but cast for projectile. Here comes an ancient lich. I think that's an even bigger priority. We'll shoot him down with the bow of Krishna. Whoa, alright, that was the deep elf sorcerer up there. You know what, we're going to do an upheaval up here. Hopefully take care of these guys. Interesting. Alright, this is pretty dangerous. I'm considering leaving. We do want to take him out. There we go. That worked a little bit. He's severely wounded. They're sort of afraid to come any closer because of the flames. We want to take out this lich. We would love to lure this lich upstairs. There we go. Alright, upstairs. Oh, nice. And his shadow fiend can't come with. That ice fiend can come with, though. We could get tormented. Don't torment me, bro. There we go. Got an ancient lich. Alright, so I would say that was an incredibly successful first foray down into Vaults 5. That was everything I dreamed of, Kozlov. You really made my dreams come true in that one. I was hoping it was going to be spectacular, and it truly was. It just kept going, you know? All these years of invocations training. Yeah, our invocations is up really high. But it's been worth it. It was worth it for that one moment, Kozlov. I'm really proud of you. My faith in Kozlov is 100% reaffirmed with that Vault 5 one hit kill, basically. I mean, that was just a TKO right there. All those Vault guards went down impressively. Okay. I guess we can keep going. Let's see if we can keep tabbing these guys. I think Bow of Krishna is still appropriate. Let's go ahead and cast Poor Projectile preemptively. And yeah, let's try to tab through a bunch of these guys. There's a lot of them. I think we'll just keep going until it looks like we're having a problem. We could try to drag these. Yeah, let's take these guys upstairs. Then back off. Ugh. Yeah, those guys hit hard. Fine, though. We're fine. Really unstealthy here. You know, and there's really no reason why we had to do Vaults 5. You know, we already have the 3 runes. This is just for fun. This is recreational. Downstairs, and then this really looks like a time for a upheaval over here. Alright, and one more. Something other than fire would be great. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just so we kill those guys off a little bit. Here comes frost giants, various giants. You know, this might even call for another disaster area. Disaster area. Alright, that's plenty of that. Thanks, Kozlov. I know. That was superfluous. Oh, whoops, and we are actually in a dangerous situation now. Could be time for yet another disaster area. I'm serious. We got locked downstairs. It's the nightmare. So we want to cast Poor Projectile. And then shoot at this guy. we'll use our special ammo to try to take him down extra fast. Whoa, who hit us with that? Space bends around me. Scimitar, who hit me with something? As ridiculous as it sounds, it might be time for another disaster area. Let's see if we can take down this guy real quick. Alright, one more disaster area. Kozlov, you gotta come through for me. This is time. Yep. Yep. Blow them all up. They're all gonna die. Alright, good. Can we finally get upstairs? Thanks, Kozlov. Oh no, we got cast into the abyss? Who had that? Who had that? Ah. Well, this is ridiculous. Of course, we're super loud. We just got to get out of here. We're more confident in our character than we were the first time we got cast into the abyss, but we don't want to be messing around with anything. Iodolon, we just fought a bunch of those in the crypts. But okay. We're fine. Who had that stupid weapon of distortion? It looked like it was fighting two dragons and a giant? Is it possible the giant had a weapon of distortion? It seems so improbable. Like... a frost giant, which was what we were fighting, would normally have an axe of freezing. Chaos spawn, yeah. We run away from this. Sort of. Executioner is more than we want to handle. Alright, we're going to teleport. Just because we're in over our head here a little bit. We'll blink. Blink up here is a better situation than next to an executioner. We did get slightly constricted, but we can break away from it. Pulled into a new region. Was that me teleporting, or was that just a regular? Scroll of enchant armor. Okay, that's one of the enchant armors that we need to make our cloak of poison resistance worthwhile. Ugh, brainworm. One shot anyway. There's Lugonu. We could make a late game tech switch to Lugonu. That would deal with our stealth problems. We just need to keep running. 6 Furry is not going to hurt us too much. Ugh. Is a Lich even worth fighting? It can summon... Oh, it can shoot bolts of acid at us. Because that's really fun. That's what everybody loves, right? Getting corroded by Liches. That's just what everybody was asking for in this game. More corrosion. They were like, hey, Liches are pretty annoying, and corrosion is pretty annoying, but I would really love it if we could actually get corroded by Liches. I think I remember seeing a post about that on the forums. We are, again, getting boxed in badly. Fortunately, just our clouds are enough to sort of fend them off. We don't really have to fight actively. We can sort of run and stuff just sort of dies in our wake. Like there, we destroyed the large abomination without really trying. That's a way out. Come on. Come on. Don't teleport me. There we go. We gotta get out of here. So this guy has a battle axe of freezing. How did we get cast into the abyss? Can somebody explain that to me? What cast us into the abyss? Oh, there's a weapon of distortion hitting me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, blink away from this. And then get out my... Oh, good. Alright, that's kind of good. Now we can get out our bow and fight these guys properly. Vault Warden showing up. That's not pleasant. There we go. Dial Flail of Distortion. We shot it down. That explains it. I was like, what is shooting me? It didn't even make sense. It was boggling my mind. And then we got sent to the abyss. Had to use 2 teleport scrolls. Hey. Or did we use that second teleport? Maybe it was just 1 teleport scroll. I don't even remember. The abyss was interfering with my short-term memory formation. you know, you know how it is. You go into the abyss and you just go into full adrenaline fear mode. Well, I don't exactly like the fact that there was a dancing weapon attacking us, especially a dancing weapon of distortion. That's pretty gross. Kozlow's also kind of annoyed with us. Kozlow, we certainly abused our disaster ability, disaster zone. But I think it was appropriate. You know, I mean, just one disaster area was not enough to clear the vaults. I think now that we've sort of done it twice over, we'll have a slightly better chance of survival. We are getting constricted here, which is not exactly what we want to see, but I think we're okay. Yeah, here comes a Titan. We would love to not get constricted, maybe go upstairs. Maybe we can just cut down this guy. Alright, now we're going upstairs. Whoa. So we are pretty badly poisoned. There's a Titan and a Tengu Reaver. Yeah, we're getting twisted by the air. We're going to go ahead and use an upheaval, as mad as Kozlov will be at us. At least we killed that guy. There we go. Fine. Yep, we can chop these guys down without too much worry. There we go. Yeah, I know, Kozlov. But I mean, this is why we signed up, alright? You know, we did our end of the bargain. We've been very pious this entire game. Now we need something a little back from you. We need your help. So I think Kozlov can appreciate that. Although that's what we tried to do with the Shining one, too, in the last game. And look how that worked out for us. I mean, yeah, of course, with 5-star the piety, we're just as likely to be saved from certain death, right? So we thought that 1-star of piety makes a difference. So we're going to try to ease off on the evocation. Certainly no more disaster areas for a while would be the plan. But look, they just keep coming. I mean, a couple of disaster areas here and we'll be set. We'll try to get this Titan upstairs. There we go. You know, we're okay just stair dancing too, so long as there's no wardens or anything. The real reason we had to abuse those disaster areas before is because we got surprised by the warden. If not for the warden, we would have been happy to just keep stair dancing all day. But the warden had other plans. That's the most dangerous bit about Vault 5, in my opinion. That's what gets me every time, you know. Or it's what used to get me. You know, I told you I had a spate of characters that would just continually die in Vault 5. It used to be my nightmare. And eventually, you know, I mean, the reason being is because you're trying to stair dance, you're doing fine, all of a sudden the Vault Warden shows up at just the wrong moment, locks you in, you panic, you teleport, and then you end up somewhere even worse, and then you just keep teleporting and keep doing all this stuff, and it just snowballs out of control. But, in any case, hopefully we've moved beyond that. Having this blinkitis is a little bit terrifying for me, and also Kozlov, but we're okay. We're doing okay so far. This is a perfect stair dance back upstairs. And I think we can blink. Let's just blink away. Just to be slightly out of reach with everybody. Take out this Tengu Reaver if we can. Yeah, these are some nasty people, but we're okay to just tab them. Oh, the Preserver. That explains a thing or two about why they were staying alive. But I think it's pretty hilarious when you're attacking other people and the Preserver dies. I mean, that's his job, I guess. I guess he knew what he was signing up for, but here comes some random elves. I think we're okay just tabbing our way through this. Okay. That was an interesting ride, but we, not teleporting anymore. Alright, keep going. I think we've cleared out a lot of the riffraff. We've staved off, like, you know, 2 or 3 waves of pretty intense opposition. So we might... Okay, there's a Vault Warden, for example. That's why we immediately had to go upstairs. Here's some kind of weird shifter. Trollhide is something, but we don't need that. We need Titan. Titan meat. Delicious. A rare treat. It's not often that you get to eat mythological creatures of legend. But when you do, you really appreciate the savoriness. Let's keep going. Alright, so how much more could we possibly have to fight? Right? He said naively. Keeps coming. Cut the Titan into ribbons with our glaive. That's pretty neat. Acid. These guys can spit acid too? Does everything in this game shoot acid now? I'm not sure what I think about that. They really seriously changed acid in this game. Like, I'm not sure that Tengu Reavers need to have Bolt of Acid or Liches need to have Bolt of Acid. Like, I don't want to have to wear my Resist Corrosion amulet all the time. It seems to me right now like that would be one of the more useful general purpose amulets to wear, considering how many things are corroding me just throughout the dungeon. So maybe they overdid it a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to the U system. And of course, being temporary, it's not as much of a real permanent concern. It's not like mutations. Mutations still give you nightmares, because there's nothing you can do about it. We got, hit by a shining eye. We wore our amulet mutation. I mean, we did as best we could, but we still got that malmutation, so. And it sticks with you. That's why Xin is an awesome god. It's one of the many reasons why Xin is an incredible god. We already have a 15-rune Xin game, though, so we're not going to do that anytime soon. Keep going downstairs. Right? Ogre Mage. Who's left? I'm tempted to just hang out here for another minute, because I feel like more people are going to show up late to the party. Here's a Sphinx. Storm Dragon. What's up, you guys? See, we're back up. We're already back up to... Oh, wait a second. I thought we were up to 6 stars of piety, but maybe that was just a hallucination. I could have sworn we were just up at 6 stars of piety a second ago. Vault Warden by himself is not dangerous. He can lock us down here all day. It's just when he's accompanied by many witches. Hobgoblins. Yeah, I was going to say, that doesn't seem right. A hobgoblin and an adder shapeshifter. You should probably pick some better forms to emulate there, pal. I don't think they really have much control over it. I think they just sort of have unstable DNA. Alright, and here we go. We got a blink, but most of the hard work is done already, so I'm less afraid of the random blinkiness now. Still some more folks to fight, I guess. These guys didn't get the memo. Yeah. Let's back into this hallway here. Shadow Dragon can't hurt us with the glaive. Vault Warden is gonna not be able to do much. Okay. Ironbrand Convoker. If you convoke stuff, I wouldn't be too upset about it. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty pitiful amount of stuff to convoke. Let's be honest. So what that says to me is we are practically done with the level. I don't mind that convocation at all. Yep, getting fairly grievously harmed. But we're okay. Whoops. No, we're not. Not really. Now we're okay. Let's get out the bow. What do we got? Faintly glowing shield, but not our style. Whole bunch of corpses. Vault Sentinel. We don't really want to get marked. What's that? Steaming Scale Mail. I'll investigate it. Can't carry that much because we're carrying so much flesh. We don't need that variety of flesh, man. Identify that. Plus 6 Scale Mail. Ooh, it's pretty good. The plus 4 slaying is particularly nice. Minus 2 dexterity is particularly annoying, but not really. Plus 3 strength makes up for it. Electricity and cold resistance. Plus 6 is not bad. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll hang on to it. Scale mail is also not my favorite, you know. I would rather be wearing chainmail than scale mail, I think, most of the time. Pick up this ring. Drop the rotting flesh and then pick up the ring. What is it? Poison resistance ring. Yeah, it's not very good. Tab away through some of these jokers. Let's head upstairs and rest. While we've got a second, while we have the opportunity. Great. Now we can go back and finish it off, I think, probably. There's probably a bunch more jokers in these quadrants, but I mean, again, part of them got convoked. Here we're going to shoot down this demonologist from a distance using Portal Projectile, because he can summon fiends and what have you. Hidden Marble Ring. No, check out the ring. Hey, alright. Enchant armor. Like, what do I got to enchant? Have we seen any cloaks? Just that cloak of poison resistance. Alright, well, drop, oh, we have a new kind of rod as well. Wield it. A rod of striking? Nope. Never mind. Check out this ring. Electrical ring? Well, we already have the electrical glaive. It's not worth it by itself. Plus, we might have that electrical scale mail. Sure. Let's check out this wand. What is it? Wand of Confusion? Not worth it at all. Don't pick them up anymore. Don't you dare. Or Wands of Enslavement. Okay. We might go and... Oh, wield, yeah, glaive. We might check out that armor. Oh, he was wearing a Storm Dragon armor. Alright, so we finally got our Storm Dragon armor back. It just took us until Vault 5 to find it. We might go and try on that armor, but we might not. It might not even be as good as what we want it to be. Auto explore the rest of this business. The rune's got to be around here somewhere. Golden Dragon, we can tab our way through, especially if we want to have this glaive out in case he poisons us. In such cramped conditions. Yeah, okay, well that Ironbrand Convoker could have convoked a lot more stuff if he wanted to. There's a whole pack of the guys. That would be a reasonable upheaval target. But it's also a reasonable tab target. Tab target. Fire crab, huh? Okay, well, unfortunately, we've got frost clouds up here. Haha. What do you think about that? Now it's a ghost crab. Man, is this guy obsessed with turning into crabs? I guess if I could shift into a crab, I probably would. We'll use the bow of Krishna Shanga in order to take out this guy in short order. Now we want to take out the Convoker because... Oh, okay, well we got Convoked anyway. Now we take out the Sorcerer because he can do some nasty stuff with demons and hellfire. Now we take out the Giant Orange Brain. And now we just tab the rest of these guys. Good. That worked well. You just have to prioritize. Wait, what do we find up here? Did I see something interesting? We etched Lantern of Shadows. Fun Life. Nah, not really. We can use our bow on these guys, I think. Cool. Yeah, Vault Schmaltz. That's what I always say. Just a couple of disaster areas, and then you're ready to go. Book of Battle. Anything in here that we wanted to learn? Not really. Regeneration, maybe. What? I mean, if I were to read it, what's my ability to cast these things? 99% even on that basic spell. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We could, I mean, we have enough experience at this point that we could work up charms or something like that. Or necromancy. Probably would be a smart idea. Our translocations doesn't need to get much better. Phase shift at 4%. It could stand to get a little better. I think we're pretty happy with our character as is. Good, simple, basic character. You know, plenty of bows, plenty of invocations. Evocations at 10 is plenty. Interesting. Bunch of stuff in here. Nice little, eat that pizza immediately. Mushroom pizza, delicious. I was just going to eat some pizza for lunch right after I finished making this video. 2 bubbling cyan potions, could that be what I think it is? Potions of experience? If so, man, that's pretty crazy that we found it right at level 27. I mean, kind of slightly inconvenient. 2 potions of degeneration, even better. Pair of gloves. The Grimoire of Ghastly Malediction. That's an awesome book. Nothing in here that we're too concerned with, though. Yeah, good options for necromancy in this game. Compendium of Clay and Transmutation. About earth and transmutation spells. That's kind of cool. A combination transmutation earth type character with high level stone skin and Lee's rapid deconstruction and stuff. That could be a fun character that I've never really seen to fruition. I want an earth elementalist. It was a ghoul earth elementalist of Kybriados, which is a pretty awesome character if you ask me. But we never even got... We were able to cast Crystal Spear at the end, but I never learned Shatter. It was mostly an Iron Shot type character. Crystal Spear I was barely able to cast. Only at the very end of the game. But it was really fun. I think we've explored most everything, so that's not going to be a Mimic. The Silver Rune seems to be white and gray. Sort of makes sense for a silvery style color. Shimmering leather armor we'll check out. Yeah, and it glows white when we pick it up. So I think that is right. You know, I know in the past, for example, I've complained that, you know, the obsidian rune and the dark rune look exactly the same. They both look just gray and dark gray. But now I realize if we consider the color of the flash of the rune, then there is a difference between them. So I take back everything I ever said about that. My new feeling is that that's pretty cool, and I didn't really notice that before. Uselessness, this is fear. Shimmering leather armor, we'll check it out. We'll identify that. Because, yeah, no thanks. There's a preserver. I just can't take these guys seriously when they're peas. I mean, when they were at signs, at least it sort of felt like I was dealing with something serious, because, I mean, they're the same symbol as me, you know, and I'm pretty powerful, so, you know, when you're dealing with others of your own kind, you treat them with a certain respect. When they're all just lowercase p's, I mean, I feel like they're ghosts. I'm still in the mode of thinking that lowercase p means ghost. So they're like shadows of their former selves, ghosts, not humans to be respected. Not like we're a human. We're a proud female centaur who's representing the centaur race, and hopefully we'll do our people proud. Not to be racist or anything. I don't think that centaurs are that xenophobic or anything like that. You know, I mean, it does seem sort of like all the races hate each other in this game, but it's sort of legitimate. It's not because they're racist, it's just because they're at war with each other. And actually, it really seems like most of the races get along. It just seems like everybody hates us. So maybe I'm just projecting here. Maybe everybody just hates us, and we're trying to make it seem like everybody hates everybody else. Well, anyway, enough blabbering about weird pseudo-racist topics. Let's be happy with the fact that we just got another rune, 4 runes. It might be our last rune. That might be the end of the line for us. We're not going to get Abyssal. We could consider getting Golden Rune. We could consider going into the tomb. So that is something we need to think on. We're certainly going to cut the video here. We'll go back to our stash. Oh, I also just wanted to check real quick. Were there any artifacts we missed? Smoking short sword, yeah, that kind of stuff. But Vaults 5, nothing in Vaults 5 that we're super interested in. Yeah. Okay. So we need to think on whether or not we're going to go through Tomb. I'm honestly undecided. I feel like we could probably handle it. I mean, let's be realistic. I feel like we could probably go through Pandemonium, too. I feel like our character is strong enough. I just don't really want to. I don't want to take that risk right now. I just want to wrap this character up. Because, as I said, you know, I'm not going to have a whole lot of time next week. So, I'm in the mode right now where I'm just feeling I want to finish this character. We don't have a Wand of Heal Wounds, so that's something going against us. We've got that random Blinkitis, that's something going against us. I feel like overall, you know, our character is pretty strong, but there's a lot that could go wrong too, especially when we plunge into a place like the Abyss or Pandemonium or Hell, where you can't necessarily extricate yourself from easily. So I think we're just going to try to get a 4 or 5 rune victory and call it a day. And be happy about it, because we really actually do want another win at this point. I would love to just have another win on this channel, so we're not going for anything sort of extravagant 15 runes. It would have been great to have that 15 rune win on the channel too, but I don't think we need that right now. We just want another win. Boost our win rate up, especially here in version 15. We'll start off with a good start. Let's try in the scale mail and see how that does us. Right now we're at 4013. If we wear this, we're at 3715. So minus 3 AC for plus 2 EV. Looking at our resistances, they're much more balanced, and we get the permanent auto electricity plus the slaying. Oh man, I think this might be a good choice for us. We lose the dexterity, but our EV still goes up. And our dexterity is high enough as it is. I mean, wearing the less bulky armor. Okay. I think I'm sold. I think just because of the slaying plus 4, the more balanced cold resistance, we're going to be okay. The Orbs of Fire will be slightly more dangerous. I mean, RF+++ was nice to deal with them, but I think all things considered, we're happier with this getup. And we don't have to worry about switching off for our electricity. We have that. Poison in the Glaive is still available. Let's go ahead and drop our chainmail. It's served us well. Dwabi Zuzo. We've had it since the lair, but all things must pass. Second Wand of Invisibility we don't need at all. Wand of Fire, we don't need 2 of those. I guess we don't have 2 of those. Draining. Alright, so just drop those. The Poisoned Arrows, not necessary really. Enchant Armor. We could get our Cloak of Poison resistance up and sacrifice another AC. Minus 1 AC for permanent poison resistance, but I don't know. Since we just gave up minus 3 AC, maybe we should take it easy with that for a second. Alright. So that is that. Alright. We're going to call the video there. I might be back even later today in a few hours to try to finish this up. So, you know, I mean, we might go through Tomb, we might not. That's what we need to think about that. I gotta sit on that for a second. But in the meantime, we're super happy with where we are and where we've come from and where we're going. And, yeah, really strong character, and we've had a lot of fun. So, 4 runes, feeling good, and thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time.